Hi, I'm Winter for Random Stupidity, and this is Don't Shit Where You Eat. This is a visual novel game. I don't know much about it, other than that name drew me in. Apparently you have to rizz up your coworker. So yeah, we're just gonna get to it. I think it has a couple endings, so I'll probably look for them all. I used to play a bunch of visual novel games for the channel, if you remember, like way back in the day, 2021 and through 2022. But I thought, let's get back to them. They were fun. I got this fucking guy here. He looks like he shits where he eats. Don't shit where you eat. It's been a while since I played a visual novel game. This was the motto you held on to for years. And because of that, you were spared the tears, drama, and heartache of office romance. But oh, were you so bored. As the days blurred together in your cold, apathetic cubicle, you began to wonder, was this all worth it? What is your name? I am Winter. The seafood restaurant was as busy as ever. Romantic tunes floated in the air as forks and glasses gently clinked. Polite chatter and dimly lit candles filled the room. The restaurant's atmosphere made it attractive for formal gatherings, after parties, and couples. None of which are the reason you're here now. Yo, what is up? Hensley? Non-binary icon, if I've ever seen one? Instead, you're sitting across Hensley, the co-worker you spent copious amounts of effort trying to avoid. It was supposed to be a fleeting crush, a reason for you to keep going through your monotonous, dreary corporate life. Jesus Christ. When you found yourself spiraling over his smile, oh, hey, it's my bad. Didn't mean to misgender you, bro. So fanboy. Alright, now you're speaking my language. But you found yourself spiraling over his smile, gestures, and messages. You realized this became more than you bargained for. The other co-workers bailed on you. The empty chairs served as harrowing reminders of your situation. So, what did Cole say? He said he needed to water his dog. What the fuck? Hensley just shrugged. Looks like it's just you and me then. Just me and him. Like a date? Focus. It's just an after-working outing. Not a date. Hensley picks out the menu and begins skimming over for options. After he flips through a few pages, he glances towards you and smiles. So, what do you want for dinner? Clam chowder, raw oysters, lobster. I want you. Hensley, mid-sip, nearly dropped his glass in hand. Come again? Show him how much of a freak you really are. What the fuck? Did I stutter? I said I want you. You notice Hensley shifting in his seat uncomfortably, but oh no, we're not done yet. The feverish passion that burned in your chest implored you to spill every excruciating detail of your obsession with him. No, scratch that. I don't just want you. I need you. This is off to a great start. What the fuck? This is the bad move. I need you like I need air. I need you like how fish need water. I need you like the sunrise after a blizzard. Like peanut butter on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know what else I need? Your hand in marriage. I'd be happy to be your anything. Your wife, your husband, hell, even the gum under your shoe if it means I can stick with you for the rest of my life. You are my love, my Shayla, my Pookie Wookie Bear. I know we've only known each other for 9 months, but I feel like I've known you before the Big Bang could ever bing. What the fuck? Before an electron could atom. You are what love poems mull about, what Greek statues were carved for. I would wage war, climb mountains, and traverse treacherous lands if it meant having you by my side. Do you love me as well? Do you yearn for me the way I yearn for your touch? Jesus Christ. Your caress with every fiber of my being. If not, then tell me what I can do. I will be whatever you want me to be. This is insane. Why did I go this route immediately? Your errand runner, your pet. I will bark, meow, oink, collar myself with one hand and hand you the leash with the other. Just say the word. Excuse me? What the fuck? You kept going on and on and on until you were wheezing and gasping for air. By the end of your unhinged ramble, you felt lighter, like a huge weight had been lifted off your shoulders. Huh, it seems like holding back a debilitating crush for nearly a year had quite an impact on you. What's with this funky music? Jesus Christ. This is an insane fucking start to this, oh my god.
My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich.
He's gonna file a restraining order. No words. Yeah, I wouldn't have any words either. He blinks at you, flabbergasted and unable to speak. You could tell his mind left to a different dimension than where his body resided. As his lips shuddered, he manages to squeak out a few words. I think I need to go walk my plant. Before you know it, Hensley collapsed onto the floor, his face steaming red. Oh my god, Hensley! My god, I fucking killed him. Frantically, you called an ambulance. Hensley's unconscious body was quickly moved to ER. The doctor said Henley's face reached to unprecedented levels, and that it was a miracle his brain hadn't melted by then. What did I do to this poor Twink? While you were initially concerned for his well-being, something about the fact that he literally melted in front of you filled your sick little heart with glee. What the fuck? That is, until you realize you still don't know if Henley likes you back. I guess you won't know until he wakes up someday. If he ever does. Bad end. He couldn't match your freak and it sent him to the hospital. Oh my fucking god. I killed that Twink. Let's maybe start that over again. Let's come on a little less strong this time. Listen, guys, I had to know. I didn't realize I was just such a freak like that, though. Jesus Christ, I wasn't ready for that. This game is funny. Alright, Hensley, I promise I won't fucking kill you again. So what do you want for dinner? Right, okay. Lobster risotto. That sounds good as fuck. I have no idea what that is, but lobster is pretty good. Lobster, that does sound good. Hensley decided on lobster risotto after you both placed your orders. You both continued to sit in silence. The silence is way better than what happened in that previous alternate universe. You could feel Hensley looking at you expectantly, like he was waiting for you to break the silence. Well, you got the wrong bitch if you want me to break the silence. Anxiety balls in your stomach. Quick, say something safe. Comment on the weather, comment on his fashion, talk about the I would never comment on I would immediately talk about the weather, because it's what I do in any default scenario. Nice weather we're having, right? Yeah, love when it rains like hell. Well, when it rains like hell, my favorite type of weather. You couldn't tell if he was being sarcastic or completely serious. You and Hensley exchanged glances silently. Then Hensley burst into laughter. You found yourself laughing alongside him. What are we laughing about? The way you started that conversation was so bad that it somehow melted the ice between the two of you. Oh, sick. As the laughter died down, the two of you felt relaxed enough to have a more socially adjusted conversation. So, how have you been, Winter? Bad. My life's falling apart. I'm falling into debt. I have no money. I'm about to die. I feel like I've just seen you around, but we haven't actually sat down and talked for so long. You flinched with guilt. You know you couldn't answer that question honestly. So you search your mind for an excuse as your thoughts start to scramble into panic. Sorry about that, just been busy with new clients and all. Got all these YouTube videos taking up a lot of time. Consistent upload schedule, you get it. Technically it wasn't a lie, but actually you dove into work to avoid thinking about interacting with Hensley. But he doesn't need to know that. Hensley smiles half-heartedly. Yeah, I've asked around about it. Saw you running around like crazy and I got worried. I feel our cheeks heat up involuntarily. He's worried about me? I don't fucking know. But as soon as the thought crossed your mind, you stopped it in its tracks. You weren't Delulu enough to think Hensley could actually like you back. He searches in your eyes for a moment, caught between contemplation and hesitation. He speaks. If you don't mind me asking, why did you take on more work? Weren't you threatening to quit for this exact reason like a few weeks ago? You sucked your breath in. Thankfully, you had rehearsed an answer locked and loaded. I was strapped for cash. Aren't we all? How else was I going to fund my crippling lafufu? Oh god, I'm addicted to labubu's. Nah, Funkler's are where it's at, baby. It always has been. He stares in disbelief. Winter, I've known you for almost a year. Not that I claim to know everything about you, but I also happen to have basic pattern recognition. I feel like you're running away from something. My emotions. Like emotional... Okay, yeah, well, I do catch your drift, apparently. It's the excessive blind box gambling, workaholism, general emotional avoidance. I can't believe I am a fucking Labubu collector in this universe. You froze. The feeling of, oh shit, he noticed, steamrolls your mind. You wonder where you slipped. Was it when you conveniently had a meeting every time he asked to hang? Or when you kept sticking your nose into your laptop whenever he wanted to talk to you? Or... I know it's not any of my business to pry into. It's just you haven't been answering any of my texts or calls. You used your emails with warm regards. Now it's just regards. Hensley deflates in his seat. Sorry, I realize I put you on the spot. The food arrives. Oh, hell yeah. The server enthusiastically announces the food while blissfully unaware at the delicate atmosphere they just shattered. You get your lobster risotto served enticingly on a fancy, ornate plate. Well, how the hell do I have the money to pay for this?
I was actually using an advanced technique there called lying.
Maybe it was the stress, or it's your usual emotional avoidance tactics, but you violently scarfed the whole thing down while Hensley sadly nibbled on his food. Yeah, it sounds like me in real life. You're full, and full with dread now, that you can't use food to avoid a conversation. You can feel the recently digested contents churn anxiously. It was time. You knew you couldn't keep denying this. Not to yourself. Not to Hensley. Your heart flutters with determination. Fucking Undertale in this bitch. You open your mouth before you could think. The truth is, Henley, I've always liked that the second you laid eyes on him, the second you realized what you were doing, your steel resolve melted like aluminum foil in a volcano. A bubbling, burning, sizzling, scary, anxious, terrifying, dizzying, nausea-inducing, stomach-churning volcano. Jesus Christ. Your stomach whines with a dull ache. Oh, fuck. It was the seafood and the nerves. Hensley looked at you with more concern than usual. Winter, are you okay? You look a little pale. Yeah, I'm about to shit myself. You know how it is. You clutch your stomach. Beads of cold sweat ran down your forehead. No, wait. You winced through the pain. Hensley, I have to tell you something. Oh god, I'm now getting the name. I'm gonna shit where I eat, aren't I? You had to say it. Your gut told you that if you didn't say it now, you'll never have the courage to face him again. Your stomach growls again, threateningly this time. We'd have to have a whole monk situation.
Apparently, some fucker tried to make a budget shit nuke.
Unleash the beast or rein it in. I gotta unleash the beast. The pain was too much. You resigned to your fate. You take one last sobering look at Hensley, your face twisted with pity and radical self-acceptance. You whisper, Hensley, I'm sorry. You unclench. A searing, pulpy lava violently erupts with, what am I fucking playing? It floods between your cracks, soaks through fabric, pulls onto the once luxurious chair, and cascades onto the floor like a waterfall. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, what is this? It took a few seconds. Oh my god, everyone's screaming. It took a few seconds, an unmistakable stench and a warm, wet feeling at his feet for Hensley to comprehend a lick of what was happening. Wait, is it just me, or did you shit yourself? Oh god, it's warm, and from you? How? Why is there so much? Oh fuck, my shoes, my socks, my pants, it's on me, oh my fucking god. Indeed, and he wasn't the only one. This is Monk's first statement for it. This is how it went down. as tonight's dinner continues to paint the carpet floor a brownish hue. Reactions ripple alongside it. This is insanity right now, by the way. It goes from, do you smell that, to, why is the carpet sticky, to a defeated, I can taste it in my food. And you just sitting there in the center of an evacuating restaurant like you're the eye of a shitstorm. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh my God. It was that dream again. You sigh in shame and relief. Oh my God. While dreams don't fully reflect reality, it definitely reflected how haunted you were by the memory. Hensley still reached out to you after, but it didn't matter. You hid away, never speaking to him again. It's been 10 years since then. You worked on your fitness, mental health, built a fulfilling career. You even fixed your bowel movements. Impossible, that would never happen. But your love life was drier than your cracked lips, and sometimes you wonder, what if you chose differently? Pet ending. Did you read the title, Lamau? You know what? I gotta know what... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go... Alright, we're back. We're gonna rein it in. No, I mustn't... No, I'm this close. You, with all the inner strength you had remaining, clench your cheeks like your life depended on it. You knew if there was anything you were good at, it was holding it in. You held in your feelings for nearly a year. Surely you can hold it in for a few minutes. The sharp pain makes your vision flash white. You almost enter a state of nirvana from the way you were... Holy shit, these are big words. From the way you were asleep and in and out of consciousness. Hensley slowly reaches for his phone to call an ambulance. You swat his phone away like an evil toddler and ricochets onto the carpet floor. I said I had something to say! Hensley's worrying creases further into his forehead, either at your determination or your insanity. It doesn't matter. At this point, you feel high on adrenaline. The demons are knocking at your back door, but you have only one mission left on your mind. With your aching, tender body, you cling onto his sleeve with ragged desperation. He nearly jolts, but leans in to listen. You look, but you don't just look at him. You drill your eyes into his, etching your very soul into this moment. The pain brings out a different side of you. You speak like a crazed, senile man, croaking his final words. I like you! You bolt to the bathroom. It was one of the most embarrassing moments of your life, but a part of you felt like it could have been worse. Oh my God. Hensley never lived that moment down. Hey, remember when you almost shat your pants on our first date? Yeah. Hilarious. You pout. Maybe ignore him for a brief moment. Something about the way he looked at you with an unwavering affection made it hard to stay mad. Good end. You did what the title told you to do. Good job. Thank you for playing. Well, there's probably some other stuff in here, but I'll go ahead and end this one here. If my calculations are correct, this is New Year's you're seeing this, so what a great video to end the year, right? I don't know, expect more visual novel games in the future, because I miss playing these, and this one was funny as shit. But, yeah. As always, I'm with you from next... Wow.